Alright, and we're back.
Again. So, I have to explain this.
So, the stuff that you saw last time with Chris beating Brock, that didn't get saved. Chris has learned the valuable lesson of always save your game.
Yes.
He's learned to appreciate autosave.
Yes.
Which is not a feature this game has.
No, it does not. So, now we have some new Pokemon that were there. Because I went ahead and I just...
We replayed it and got back up to...
So, I've got all this going on. I've got... that's my Rattata cheese. Of course, everyone knows Lizard. Catterdi.
Metapod, because it evolved. And your dumb joke doesn't make any sense anymore.
Still Catterdi.
You dumb joke.
Just Blaze for Weedle.
That's not going to be called Weedle as soon as you evolve it.
And then Pukanu and then Punch Bitch. Okay, fine.
To be fair, Pukanu's going to turn into a Radic. Well, I don't know if you evolve him.
Pukanu is a Pikachu, right? So he turns into a Raichu.
Raichu.
So
they're both rats.
They're mice.
You're both rats.
Actually, I think he is called Electric Rat at some point.
I'm sure he's been called that in the anime. Because Lord knows Pikachu's been in a lot of anime.
That guy is all about being everywhere, isn't he?
I'm walking in here, in the back of somebody's car, there's a Pikachu splash.
Oh, really?
In the parking lot right now, yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure our audience at home will love that.
Yeah, I'm just making a point, man.
So who does?
That's Lass. I mean, play it yourself and find out. No.
How dare you look at her?
I know, right?
I mean, you can even do it where you don't look at her and just walk past and she'll be
okay.
You could have side-eyed her.
Side-eyed her.
I mean, you can't back up in this game. You can't walk backwards.
Yeah.
You can't moonwalk through the whole game.
I would if I could.
There would be people doing that speedrun. Walking backwards the whole game.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
We'll just make this fast.
Yeah, let's make this fast. Or faster.
Do you remember, giving yourself little challenges as a kid in video games? And feeling like you invented that? Only discover everybody did that?
No. You weirdo.
You did that! Everybody did that!
I don't remember doing that.
You're like, I'm gonna play Zelda, but I'm not gonna use the sword as much as possible. I'm gonna use all the other tools and weapons.
No, I can't remember doing anything like that. Okay, so I remember, in RPGs, role-playing your way, or oh, this guy's, this type of person, he hates everybody, so I'm gonna choose the most, angry answer to everybody I run into. I've done that, but not really, I guess, themed playthroughs, but, no, I've never done, an arbitrary challenge, self-set challenge before.
Well, clearly I'm not a crazy person, because the internet is littered with, speedruns and everything.
Well, yeah, but that's for the consumption of others, that's to some degree.
I mean, it's also to see if you can do it.
Yeah.
Is there any certain one of these that I should absolutely be leveling up?
All of them.
I'm gonna go Pukanu then.
Alright, that's fine.
And I'm gonna do, basically what me and Neil were doing, when we weren't recording, and just, give him, half the XP.
And put him at the front and switch him out immediately.
Yeah.
Good job.
That's
you put them in the same spot.
I was talking at the same time. Shut up.
You're so good at this game. And the basic functions that entail.
You're a basic function.
So should I tell him about his choice?
What about his choice?
Well, okay, so the next gym is water. And you know what's good against water?
Pukanu?
Yeah.
Pukanu!
That's probably a good
I
call.
wouldn't have told you that if you would pick something else. But
Oh, okay, but since I already made it...
yeah, you already made that choice, so whatever.
Yeah, I'm a smart man.
No, you're not.
Lucky,
No, you're not.
Well, you're unlucky because you're doing this. But
I mean...
Yeah, I'm playing Pokemon, so clearly I'm not that freaking lucky.
You missed out on the magic of childhood, so I don't know how lucky you can be.
I'm pretty sure I had a decent enough childhood without Pokemon.
I mean, I'm not gonna be like, it was unacceptable, but...
That's pretty much what you're saying.
This Pokemon, man. It was happening around you. This isn't even a situation where you were born in the wrong time. You were born in the exact right time
yeah,
to
that's
experience
true.
this game.
That and Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I'm catching up with Harry Potter, okay?
Slowly.
How much have you read of Harry Potter at this moment right now?
I've read one book and then 25% of the second book.
Wow.
Those are not big books, Chris.
Look at you.
Only,
busy with crap, okay?
To be fair, Joel's wife gave Chris the Harry Potter books, right?
Yes.
She also gave me Patrick Rothfuss's books, and like the 2 huge tomes that are like the main book, I burned through in like a couple of days. And then there's like this tiny little, like not even 100-page, like
Side story
that took me like months to get through.
Yeah.
Which I finished, by the way, because apparently it doesn't have an ending, so there's that.
Well, that's also part of the thing of like what you really want is that third giant book.
Yeah.
Like so.
And I was warned going into it that nothing happens, but it was a long,
And I think
time of nothing.
I think that little side book is a lot better of like once you haven't been reading for a while and just desperately want some more Patrick Rothfuss.
I guess.
That, like,
I mean, I don't like it enough to be that excited about it anyway. So, I mean, the Patrick Rothfuss books are pretty good, but they're not like lighting my hair on fire or anything. Especially the second book. The first book's definitely not better than the second.
Alright, so first of all, I want to address the lighting your hair on fire as the highest possible form of praise.
Highest form of excitement.
What does make you so excited that you have to light your hair on fire to
I don't
express
know, like
your
I'm so
excitement?
excited and like happy and like my brain is overheating, so then my hair like catches on fire from all the excitement.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll allow it. I like that.
Alright.
I swear I've heard somebody else say it before. I mean, it may have been my grandparents. I get it, but
to be fair, because of my parents and grandparents, when something is not that big of a deal, I always say it's nothing to shake a stick at.
yeah, I think it's one of them things.
Yeah.
I mean, I say bless his heart and intentionally sometimes.
Well,
Sure,
other
yeah,
people
yeah.
have heard that before.
Well, yeah.
That's like, the thing is, like,
that's
I
a
don't
little
go
more common,
crazy. I'm like,
but then again, that's not people who don't live in the South that are listening to this might not know what you're talking about. But the rest of us, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, like,
that could be a regional thing. I believe you.
I mean, that's not a crazy like
No.
shake a stick at. You're like,
Yeah, that's not that weird either.
there's like a monkey throwing
I
a
mean,
turd at a pig.
my grandparents are from rural Pennsylvania, so
Oh.
who
Yeah.
knows?
So
My
back-
family's from South Carolina and Mississippi.
Yeah.
Back to what does light your hair on fire?
Oh,
What book caused your hair to alight?
anytime a new Neil Stephenson book comes out, I pretty much drop everything and like read that.
Alright. That's fair.
His last one was really cool. Not really done with the Pokemon.
What is his last one?
Is,
Like, this video will be watched hundreds of years in the future.
oh, but you're not supposed to date the video. What was it? It was Seven Eves, and it was. It's kind of like
your poison. You want to take care of that.
Oh,
You can go. Are you walking back to the Pokemon Center right now?
Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
that'll take care of that.
I didn't know if this was like it's getting worse as I go.
It is. Your
every
Pokemon's
time
dying.
the screen blinks, it takes a little bit of HP away from your Pokemon. It's
Sure.
poisoned.
Getting a little bit.
See, he just fainted. But it's okay because you're going to the Pokemon Center.
I missed the door twice.
You're really bad at this game.
Shut up.
God, arrow keys. There's only so many directions to go in.
There's 4. Okay, that's a lot of choices to make.
I don't remember. Can you walk diagonally in this?
No.
Like you hold 2 keys down at once? Okay.
Um,
Zelda.
did I already comment on, like, as a kid, I felt like you should have to pay to use the Pokemon Center?
You might have mentioned that in an earlier video.
I can understand where you're coming from with that. Man, that'd make it a terrible, terrible game.
Well, not much. And, like, you have so much
But
money you have to
you have
do
a
with.
permanent failure state if you do that because
I understand that. I totally understand that. But, you know.
yeah, there you go. Get that XP.
Yeah, you could have avoided him.
I could have.
Yeah, walk around the other way.
Walk behind him. If they
If
can't
you,
see
you walk directly at him. If you had gone up instead of down, you would have avoided him. But I thought you did that on purpose, and I was like praising you, man.
Nope. He's just that dumb.
I hate you guys. I hate you guys so
I
much.
believe in you.
But you think I'm dumb.
Yeah, you can dumb your way through this game by sheer force of will.
I mean, that's how we did it.
Yeah, like I beat this game in the 4th grade, so it's not like
crap. He's poisoned again.
Antidote.
if you want.
Either that, or just kill your way through this fight, then antidote it once you get out, because you can use the antidote out of combat.
You don't want to use up your turn. So
I mean, yeah, you're
I
still
mean-
gonna kill them when they hit anything.
the game is, designed that you can like sheer force of will your way through this game.
True.
Because I was not a bright person. when I played this game.
Well, it's not.
You just didn't have a lot of experience with video games.
No.
It's like you just didn't understand how things were going to work or not going to work. Like there would be so many things that are like effectively superstitions. Like maybe if I walk this way, such and such will happen. Because they're like you don't really understand how video games work, and there's a lot of stuff that happens arbitrarily based on things that you wouldn't expect. Like how you name yourself actually does have an effect on the random number generation in this game.
Yeah.
And so like. When you think of all the crazy things you thought as a kid, that's not that crazy compared to that. It's just
No.
you just didn't have any way of knowing which ones were actually crazy and which ones weren't.
You'd have the things like, maybe I need to punch and kick this door alternating 50 times, and that's when it works.
Yeah, because especially these older games have dumb things like that in them.
Yeah.
Like the looking in trash cans for the Switch thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's as dumb as anything else that we came up with as kids.
No, you're fair. That's fair. That's point taken.
Yeah.
I mean, holding A down is the big one here. To catch Pokemon,
Oh, yeah.
hold A down. And, like, you get in fights on the playground because somebody be like, no, you hold B down. Or you have to hold A and the down button.
Yeah, right.
Like, no, you just hold A.
Yeah, I mean, just...
Hey!
Hit me.
You got this. You got this.
No, don't hit me.
That's what your Pokemon looks like now. It's exciting. You
Except
excited?
also with color.
Ray.
You excited about this?
Ray.
If you do it again, he'll have
He's
wings.
still infected with the PlayStation Network.
Maybe. I'm not sure if he is anymore.
It's so weird that you're making a PlayStation Network joke about Pokemon, which is a game that didn't exist. PlayStation Network didn't exist with Pokemon.
Well, it's
just-
not blinking, so maybe I'm alright.
It blinks every number
Yeah,
of
he's
steps.
poison. Yeah. As long as you don't walk, you can't die.
Basically, nothing. Like time stops every time you stop walking. Like,
That's one way to look at it, yeah.
yeah, like the game iterates based on steps.
So, yeah, you can avoid her. You can't avoid him. Did you not know that? It's like, what, 4 squares, maybe? 5 squares?
It does have a range on it, doesn't it? Like they
Yeah.
have to be looking at the line you cross through
And they can only see
a certain number of spaces.
certain spaces in front of them. So, that Caterpie is level 11. That thing should be a Butterfree right now.
No, he loves his Caterpie. He keeps canceling the evolution. Fucking Ash style.
No, I know. But, should be.
How did Ash cancel the evolution in the anime? There's no B button to hit.
There was one episode where Bulbasaur was going to evolve, and Bulbasaur did not want to evolve. So,
Oh, so Bulbasaur was a Republican.
didn't.
Womp womp. Chris is participating in our banter.
Yay!
I'm now
contributing to the video.
I'm now cheering for Bugcatcher. I hope this Metapod is going to take you out. For your poorly timed...
I wouldn't say poorly timed.
Not in the world.
It wasn't. I will say it wasn't well thought out.
There you go. That's a good way of describing it.
But it was the
Neither are
perfect
Republicans.
time.
Ah!
Right, that's now you're just piling on, Neil.
Yeah.
Grow some dignity.
Yeah. I'll freeze over before that happens.
Yeah, good point.
Done like dinner. Done like...
I mean, you did roast all
Dinner.
those bugs.